So I've had this foundation for a couple of months now. This is the Dermablend foundation, and I had actually never heard of this foundation, and then I figured out, or at least I discovered, that I hadn't heard of it because it's really classified as a sunscreen because of how high the sunscreen content is in this. But anyway, I had watched a couple of things and lovely ladies with vitiligo, and it really, this foundation really markets itself as something with really high coverage. And you guys know I have high acne scars, and I was very interested to see exactly how this will do with covering my scars. The good news is, as you see from the application, it is awesome with coverage. Like, that's like the #1 thing, which is great with this particular foundation. Awesome with coverage. The other thing that is great with this foundation is the fact that it has a high SPF, so you're definitely not getting those harmful rays on your face. Now, this is probably the first foundation that I've tried and made an educated decision to buy and not liked at all. And let me tell you guys why. The first con I have about this foundation is that it just makes oil ooze out of my skin. And you guys know I have oily skin, but usually between my skincare regimen and the fact that I use a lot of foundations that don't promote oil, I've been gliding through life without like a greasy face, except when I started using this. Oh my goodness. Seriously, my face is so oily by the end of the day. Not only is it so oily, but it's really hard to stick to the face. Like, even though I set it with powder, you guys know I set all my foundations with powder. Even though I set this foundation with powder, it just really does not, it doesn't work. Like, it just smears everywhere. Like, I can't control it. Even with my setting powder, even with my translucent powder, I can't control this foundation. I just like slightly brush up against something and it's everywhere. Like, and the final thing I really don't like about this foundation is the fact that by the end of the day, not even by the end of the day, like within a couple of hours, like by the time I leave work on my 8-hour shift, I see my scars pop up. So I'm like, okay, so it doesn't last on the face, so when am I supposed to wear this? Like, I have another foundation that I use and I know it doesn't last, but it has no SPF, and I know I'm only going to use it when I'm going out, like for a couple of hours. But this one has an SPF, so I can't take pictures with it, and if I can't wear it to work during the day when I'm out and about, like, what's the point of getting the foundation? The good thing is I didn't actually buy this foundation. Well, okay. So because I do Birchbox, every time you get Birchbox and you write reviews for each item, you get 10 points, and for every 100 points you get $10. So I just stack up all my points and check out the Birchbox website, and when I got to about $30, I decided, hey, I could actually buy a foundation with my points that I've gained. So that was actually kind of exciting. And if you're not on Birchbox, or you're not a, you know, you've never heard of it, it's a subscription box that I buy, okay? I pay for it myself because I absolutely love getting them in the mail. But yeah, it was definitely a perk. I did take a leap of faith by trying this foundation out. Unfortunately, it's just not for me. I've pretty much used it like to about this point, so it's pretty much half. So I've spent quite a little bit of time on this foundation trying to work with it, and I actually switched jobs. At first I thought when I started using it, it was the fact that I worked in a somewhat humid environment, but when I switched to an environment that had absolutely nothing with the temperature, or it wasn't humid at all, it still behaved the same way. I still looked like a grease ball, and I looked patchy because a lot of the times the makeup would just disappear from my face and I'd still see the scars. So it's really been my first not good review about a foundation. I wish that weren't the case, but that's exactly what it is. It came with a little sponge, and this is what it looks like. And I don't know if I've mentioned it, but it came, and I'm in the color Suede. So I would say if you are maybe very dry skin, this might be for you, but if you're oily skin, please do not even come near this foundation. As much as the coverage is so high and it's amazing and you can cover anything with it, it's not going to last long, so to me it's kind of pointless. So yeah, I'm so sorry and sad that this is kind of like not a great review, or at least not one that is positive, but I just have to come and let you guys know the truth about these things that I try. So that's it for today. If you have any more questions or comments, or if you've used this foundation, it works for you, comment down below, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.